Black Frieza is extremely dangerous. Now, can we all agree that like these names for some of these transformations are becoming more and more cliche as Dragon Ball Super goes on? And I'm sure that's just a byproduct of the show just being around for, the longest and, eventually running out of ideas. But anyways, Black Frieza is going to be a real problem when the anime returns. And we all know this. His power level currently, as of now, makes him supposedly the strongest mortal in the universe, with Gohan and Piccolo up there too. I mean, there's a lot of fans kind of going back and forth. I think unanimously, Frieza's probably the strongest, considered the strongest, even though I think Gohan and Piccolo are right there. But you would have to imagine that if Gohan and Piccolo struggle just a tiny bit against Cell Max, would they be able to have any sort of real chance against a Black Frieza? You guys know I'm an avid Gohan fan. I love Piccolo almost just as much, but I think they're going to struggle. So what does this set up next for Dragon Ball Super when the anime returns and when we see Black Frieza finally for the first time on the screen? Who's going to be the fighter to challenge him? Is it going to be Gohan and Piccolo? Are they going to fuse? They just got new transformations. It'd be ridiculous, I think, if they got anything beyond that. I think Gohan and Piccolo training to become better in their newest transformations and to extract as much power as they can, that should be their focus. So we take them out of the equation for the time being, even though I believe Gohan and Piccolo, according to sources within Toei and related to Akira Toriyama and his direction, they're supposed to be stronger than Goku and Vegeta at this time. We know that's not going to last long. We know Goku and Vegeta are eventually going to reclaim that mantle of being extremely powerful. You also have to remember that Broly is still there as well. A lot of moving pieces. There's a lot of moving pieces with Dragon Ball Super's anime returning. And where do you think it's going to go as far as who's going to be the strongest fighter to combat Black Frieza? Obviously, he's going to go on a tear. I expect there to be life loss at some point. He's already demonstrated that in the manga. It's going to continue when the anime returns. I apologize for my alarm going off, but who is the best fighter to combat Frieza? Obviously, I think poetic justice for most of us would be to see Vegeta obviously get that final win and actually defeat Frieza legitimately without having, Frieza do what he did in Revival of F and take Vegeta with him. None of us wanted that. None of us want to see that. Goku beating Frieza again for the third time. That's becoming cliche. We need somebody new to defeat Frieza, and I think it's got to be Vegeta, Piccolo, Gohan, or perhaps Broly. Granted, I don't think there's emotional investment with Broly as much compared to the other characters who have known Frieza for a very, very, very long time. So I'm not really sure who would be the best to knock off Frieza at some point, if that's going to happen. Maybe Frieza's actually not going to die this time around. Maybe he's going to play this cat and mouse game with the Z fighters and do some damage, kind of, scurry away, do some damage again, scurry away, or perhaps everything will end in one fight. It's hard to say, but I would think if you're going to give Frieza this new transformation that makes him amongst the strongest mortals in all of the multiverse, or at least in all of Universe 7, you have to let it last for a while. You have to get as much out of it as possible. So I believe personally that you keep Frieza around in this transformation for a while. You really built him up as the biggest threat so far going into Dragon Ball Super's season 2, of the anime, and you continue to, not drag it out, but you continue to do proper storytelling, proper character development with others around him that are going to be fighting him, which again is your Gohan, your Piccolo, the Saiyans of Vegeta, Goku, and Broly. You continue to build them up, you continue to have them focus on their training, and then progressively as they're getting stronger, that's when you can kind of start to show some vulnerabilities. We know he's going to be vulnerable at some point. There's no way he's just going to be some invincible fighter that's going to knock off our Z fighters and then Dragon Ball is done. We all know that's not going to happen. There will be a vulnerability, there will be some weakness. Until they get to that point, I think Frieza's going to run the show, and I'm indecisive about who should be the fighter to actually defeat him when all is said and done. So comment section below, who do you guys think should be the fighter to go one-on-one with Frieza, and most importantly, who should be the one to claim victory over Black Frieza if that's the direction they're going to go? It'd be very un-Dragon Ball like if Frieza actually killed all of the Z fighters that we know of, including Goku, Vegeta, Gohan, Piccolo, and then that was it. Like, that would mean the end of Dragon Ball effectively until they were wished back by some Dragon Ball or whatever the case. And like I said, that's more unlikely. So what do you guys think? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. We shall take it from there. Appreciate your love and support. Make sure sure if you're new, you subscribe here for weekly Dragon Ball content, and most importantly, anything you would like my opinions on or anything you would like discussed in a topic for a video, please let me know and put that in the comment section below. I will shout you out, and we will get that topic done as soon as possible. Appreciate you guys, cannot say that enough. Fortunately, is all the time I have for you guys today, but I will see you all later. Goodbye.